medical study program. Now, I want to explain about disease caused by viruses that attack the parotid salivary glands, that is mumps. If you want to know more about this disease, keep watching on this video, guys. Okay? Mumps is extremely contagious viral infection of the parotid salivary glands that most commonly affects children between 5 and 9 ages. The parotid salivary glands are at the top of cheeks and near the ear. Mumps is inflammation due to an infected virus. Mumps that occur due to infection caused by viruses from the Paramyxovirus group. This virus can easily spread to others through places of saliva or mucus that comes out of the mouth or nose. The symptoms of mumps normally appear 2 until 3 weeks after the patient has been infected. However, almost 20% of people with the virus not suffer any symptoms at all. Initially, flu-like symptoms will appear, such as body ache, headache, loss of appetite, nausea, fatigue, fever, in parentheses, low grade. Over the next few days, the classic symptoms of mumps will develop. The main symptoms is painful and swollen parotid gland. Other associated symptoms can include pain in the sides of the face where it is swollen, pain experienced when swallowing, fever, in parentheses up to 103 degrees Fahrenheit, and then a dry mouth. The causes of mumps can be transmitted by respiratory secretion from a person already affected with the condition. The examples of how mumps can be spread include sneezing or coughing, using the same cutlery and plates as an infected person, sharing food and drink with someone who is infected, an infected person touching their nose or mouth and then passing it into a surface that someone else may touch. Individuals infected with the mumps virus are contagious for approximately 15 days, in parentheses, 6 days before the symptoms start to show, and up to 9 days after they start. The treatment of mumps can include rest when you feel weak or tired, take over-the-counter pain relievers to bring down your fever, soothe swollen glands by applying ice packs, drink plenty of fluid to avoid dehydration due to fever. Eat a soft diet of soup, yogurt, and other foods that aren't hard to chew. Avoid acidic foods and beverages that might cause more pain in your salivary glands. Immunization is the only effective method of prevention. Mumps vaccine is given in the form of the combined trivalent measles, mumps, rubella with abbreviations MMR vaccine, with a first dose at or before 18 months of age. The frequency and depth of mumps. Mumps is more common in the developing world, where vaccination is less common. With immunization, about 0.1 to 1.0% of the population is affected per year. About 1 in 10,000 people who are infected die. So, mumps doesn't really affect someone's death.